Hi, I'm Jared Padalecki.
And I'm Jensen Ackles.
And we're going to show you a day around set and, you know, how much we love doing what we do and what exactly we do.
You said doo-doo.
I did say doo-doo.
That's awesome.
Whoa, easy, Tiger.
Dean? You scared the crap out of me.
It's because you're out of practice. Or not. Get off me.
My question is, first you had the audition for Sam Winchester, and I want to know, how did you play this part in Supernatrual?
It was kind of like this.
Hey Dean, you're so much cooler than me. Can you just teach me how to do everything? Because I'm stupid.
It's kind of like that.
When there's only two leads in the show, both of those guys have to be home runs or else you're dead. So the pressure was really on to cast those two guys. And we saw everybody, and we had weeks and weeks of casting, and we weren't, you know, finding who we were looking for.
I remember when I first read the project and got involved in it, I was actually going to go out for Sam, the younger brother, not knowing it. I don't think they had the older brother or anybody in mind for that. I know that they were thinking about Jared, and they wanted to bring me in and read kind of against Jared as opposed to with Jared.
But Jared came in, and he was just so likable and soulful, and immediately you just saw things from his eyes and his point of view.
And the response I got was, you nailed it, your hair's just not long enough. So
when I read the script, I was really into mythology of it, and I was really into the two characters, Sam especially, and I basically said, you know, I'd love to be a part of this. If y'all will have me, you know, I'd love to work my butt off for y'all guys and help tell the story of this character.
After, you know, Jared walked out of the room, you know, we talked about it and we said, geez, you know, it's like Jared, if Jared was Sam, who, you know, and Sam is supposed to be Luke Skywalker, so you sort of need an innocence, we're going to tap all of Jensen's charisma and put it into Dean. And we called Jensen and his representatives and we said, you know, there's Luke Skywalker, but you could also be Han Solo. And who as a kid, you know, didn't want to be Han Solo. And he was cool and immediately saw the opportunity there. And so then we sort of lucked into having the both of them. And David, I remember I was with David Nutter, Peter Johnson, and we all turned to each other and we said, we have a series. We're going to get picked up.
You know, he's kind of the Luke Skywalker, you know, he's kind of the chosen one. Until Dean became part of the mythology when the angel said that Dean would be the vessel for Michael, and then it kind of switched everything. Because, you know, for the first several seasons, Dean was just Sam's brother, and Sam was the chosen one to be the vessel for Lucifer. So essentially, Sam was kind of more the pivotal character as the original story was thought out. And so they wanted to get their Sam first before they got their Dean. And I read the script, and I went in, and because they were only reading for Sam's, I auditioned for Sam, and then as soon as I was finished, I was like, listen guys, I'm really liking Dean, so can you just disregard that? I just really wanted to meet you guys and tell you that I'm thinking about Dean. And they said, well, you actually read Sam the way we want Dean to be done, so yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. And that's why I read for Sam first, but I really kind of read Sam the way I do Dean, so, because in my mind I was just a for Dean. I didn't care about Sam.
People either have chemistry together or they don't. You can't fabricate it. You can't cheat that, and you know, these two guys together just have it, and it's a delight when you see it sort of explode in front of you, and you'd be a fool not to take advantage of that.
What were you thinking, shooting Casper in the face, you freak?
Hey, saved your ass.
To me, I learned very quickly that Jensen and Jared, first of all, they're very good friends. And That's where the chemistry comes from, but they're also kind of unique. If they were dogs, Jensen would be Rin Tin Tin, and Jared would be Pluto. And they just genuinely like each other. Well, that comes off on the screen.
Oh, I take everything back I said. I'm so happy to see you.
I love the emotional drama between these brothers. That's what I find interesting. It's not the fact that they're hunting down demons. I mean, that's fun.
If it weren't for pictures, I wouldn't even know what Mom looks like. What difference would it make? Even if we do find the thing that killed her, Mom's gone, and she isn't coming back.
Don't talk about her like that.
I think the show is going into a very real emotional world where we're really getting to see the dynamics of two brothers.
Sam wants to be in school. Dean wants to be out on the road, and that's just the surface of it. And then you begin to develop and understand all the underlying subtext as the series evolves.
Hey, Dean. What I said earlier about Mom and Dad, I'm sorry.
No chick flick moments.
All right. Jerk.
Bitch.
They were so young when all of this started.
Getting into my right frame here.
They brought to it such conviction and such commitment to the effort. And I think that's one of the things that kept the show going for so many years.
I mean, I still love you, right? So, I mean...
That is a very good point.
That's a very good point.
That is a very good point.
I hope no one's filming this.
And I heard one word from you guys in what, a year? That sound like family to you?
You know, you're even more of a selfish, stuck-up, years-old punk than I remember.
Oh, yeah, am I?
Yeah, I mean, I know things have been rocky, but still, he's dad. And after everything he's done for you.
Everything he's done for me?
Yes.
All he's done for me, for us, is set the land speed record for effed up childhoods.
Don't be overdramatic.
Dean, when I said I was scared of the thing in my closet, he gave me a 45.
Well, what was he supposed to do?
He was supposed to say, ghost stories are just stories. He was supposed to say, don't be afraid of the dark.
But you should be. You know what's out there.
Well, yeah, I know, but you're not...
Are you going to be giving a point anytime soon?
Yeah, the point is that I never asked for it, all right? The coal homework and melting silver into bullets and all our family road trips. Chasing those freaky-ass things all over the... I never wanted any of it.
You can't pick your family.
Yeah, I know. But I can live my own life. And all our gory dysfunction, I buried it, man. I swore I was done with it for good.
You know as well as I do, nothing stays buried.
Look, man. Dad'll be okay, all right? He'll be home in a few days. We'll see.
Dad hasn't been home in a few days.
So he's working overtime on a Miller time shift. He'll stumble back in sooner or later.
Dad's on a hunting trip. And he hasn't been home in a few days.
Just excuse us. We have to go outside.
I mean, come on. You can't just break in middle of the night and expect me to hit the road with you.
You're not hearing me, Sammy. Dad's missing. I need you to help me find him.
You remember the poltergeist in Amherst? Or the Devil's Gates in Clifton? He was missing then, too. He's always missing, and he's always fine.
Not for this long. Are you gonna come with me or not?
I'm not.
Why not?
I swore I was done hunting. For good.
Come on, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah? When I told Dad I was scared of the thing in my closet, he gave me a 45.
Well, what was he supposed to do?
I was 9 years old. He was supposed to say, don't be afraid of the dark.
Don't be afraid of the dark. What, are you kidding me? Of course you should be afraid of the dark. You know what's out there.
Yeah, I know. But still, the way we grew up after Mom was killed and Dad's obsession to find the thing that killed her. But we still haven't found the damn thing. So we kill everything we can find.
Save a lot of people doing it, too.
You think Mom would have wanted this for us?
Next is one. It's tonight. Nice work for that, huh? What are you doing? Packing up my toothbrush. What's it look like? What, you want to go? Yeah, get on the ball, son. You know, our grumpy little hitchers, you know, stowing their victims in the cornfield. Dad, pickup is not in the cornfield, so sing along with me.
Yeah, he's probably not one of her victims. I know.
He's probably not even in somewhere. Who knows if he ever came in the first place? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll find him.
We're not leaving. We can't leave. Not until we deal with Constance.
What? Sam, we don't have time. We have more pressing matters.
Well, then we'll make the time.
Where's this coming from? I thought you'd want a ditch.
I do. Believe me, I do. But people are getting hurt.
You know, in the last couple of years, a lot of people have been getting hurt. And where the hell were you?
Well, I'm here. Now. And I'm not going to walk away while people are getting killed.
The weapon training and melting the silver into bullets. Man, Dean, we were raised like warriors.
So what are you gonna do? You just gonna live some normal apple pie life? Is that it?
No, not normal. Safe.
And that's why you ran away.
I was just going to college. It was Dad who said if I was gonna go, I should stay gone.
Though the story does involve, you know, Sam and Dean chasing supernatural beings, it really is a story about two brothers and about two brothers that love each other and ultimately will do anything for each other.
So you and me versus every soul in hell.
There's really one person that really gets it on a level that I get it, and that's Jared.
I like those odds.
Jared, what do you remember about first meeting Jensen?
So we met basically at the audition, and for those who aren't in the business, these network auditions are terrifying. It's usually 5 or 6 guys that are trying for your role, 5 or 6 guys for the other role, 5 or 6 gals, and it's kind of intimidating. Everybody's worked really hard and dressed to the nines, all these handsome guys and beautiful women, and you're like, and then I walk in, and you're like, oh, thank God. I know I'm not last place. No, so we met, and we kind of were sitting in the room like, who are you reading for? Dean. Who are you reading for? I'm reading for Sam. Cool. Where is everybody? And so we're kind of waiting for other people to show up. And I've met so many actors just literally in waiting rooms. I'll be walking around, I'll say hi to somebody, and Genevieve, my wife, is like, how do you know them? I'm like, we used to audition together, basically. And we met. It's like, oh, well, I guess we're going to be sitting here for a little bit. You know, where are you from? Texas. Where are you from? Texas. All right. Who's your team? Cowboys. Who's your team? Cowboys. You know, like,
Good
got any
start.
siblings? Yeah, older brother, younger sister. What about you? Older brother, younger sister.
Oh, wow. Somebody's shopping at Abercrombie and Bitch.
Oh, language.
Well,
Don't you listen to him. You look very handsome.
Eileen's in town. So I thought after everything that's happened, you know, we could go out on a date, dinner, privacy, something.
heavy on the something.
Oh, Dean.
Go get him, Tiger.
You should be nicer to your brother.
Well, no, why would I do that?
Boys.
So we just kind of found out that we had a whole lot in common, which was great. A lot of connections.
Meant to be.
Yeah. Well, I guess so.
And then did nobody show up?
That's the kicker. Is nobody else showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
So they brought us in, and then they had us read together in front of the executives, and then they asked us to step outside, and they were deliberating, doing whatever they're doing, and then they asked us to come back in. They're like, guys, we're gonna just switch some things up. We want you to do something different. We're just kidding. You guys have the parts.
Wow.
Which is really rare. Like normally they wait until you leave. They call your agent. Your agent calls you and breaks the news, and it's like there's generally a protocol. They broke all protocol, and then we've been breaking protocol ever since.
I've never spent as much time with another human being as I have with Jensen Ackles.
Yeah, me too.
There's a lot of dynamics between the two brothers. There's a lot of history between them. There's a lot of banter between them, and it's good stuff.
He will be my friend and brother forever, and I know that. And then I'm going to sell him out. When Jensen got to Vancouver 2 weeks ago, I have a text message from him. He's like, man, crazy being back in Vancouver. I feel like we could do 2 more years. And I was like, let's talk, man. Like,
To all the SPN family out there, thank you so much for taking this journey with us for 15 years. We love you, and we won't be gone long, I promise.
Thanks for watching Wayward Winchester. Subscribe for more awesome Wayward content. Till next time, as always, no chick flick moments. Peace.